We get the Sun Belt party started with a conference opener as reigning regular season champion Arkansas State pays a visit to Texas State. For the Bobcats, they're playing for the first time in a week. Last played last Wednesday, snapping a season-long 3-game losing streak with a win over Southern, 86-83. Off we go in Sun Belt Conference play as the Bobcats with a tip. DJ Hall off the glass for the Bobcats.
Getting the ball into Hall, letting him go to work.
The loss for the Red Wolves against the Owls snapped Arkansas State's 4-game winning streak. And that included, within the streak, included wins over a couple of former Sun Belt members. Texas State shot 52% from the floor. That's the 5th time this year the Bobcats have shot 50% or better. All times they've done it, it's been at home. It's Caden Gums. Mark Drone off that 23-point game with a switch picked up by Ellingsworth. Going to take advantage and takes him off the dribble. Finds Kendall Davis, spins out, and is rebounded by Diarama.
Really good hands that last possession on defense by Willis. Great finish there.
Matt Heyman, grad transfer from Stephen F. Austin. And the corner, Jackson lines it up. Short, able to chase down his own rebound. Now Heyman a 3. That's good, Matt Heyman.
And play at the pace they want to play.
Here's Drone to the baseline, got cut off by Silla. Gums trying to operate against his zone defense. Touch pass into the corner. Davis a 3. Kendall Davis.
He can help defend a lot of different players.
Heyman against Davis again. Able to feed it inside. Diarama finds a cutter and Silla lays it in. Good play.
That may be an understatement, Brand. Basketball heavy.
Well, one of the teams, Gonzaga, ranked 8th in the country. Davis inside and knocks, and the reverse is good. 3 from the corner. Silla bounces off the iron and the backboard. Here's Drone to the rebound and the run out up to Gums. Gums shot got blocked with a putback there from Drone.
Both teams have had an unforced turnover, and those are the kind, like I said, they give you coaches gray hair. You know, you're going to expect some turnovers when you're being aggressive, but those kind you've just got to clean up.
Ellingsworth a 3. Good shooting start for the Red Wolves. 63% for the floor. Just got to clean up the turnovers. They've committed 5. Here's Smith for 3. Back-to-back threes, Arkansas State.
One of the things they do on defense is they really want you to take outside shots that are contested, not let you get into the interior of their defense.
Loose ball picked up by Gums. Shot clock to 2. Puts it up. Oh, Caden Gums.
And so I'm sure they've had many practices and games together.
Still haven't seen Chandler Jackson return since getting hit in the face. Going to keep watching that. Here's Smith, a 3, right down the chute. Royal Blue Smith, second 3 of the night. 5-point lead, Arkansas State.
Yeah, Red Wolves done a great job making Texas State play chase outside on defense. Got him in rotations.
Bolden, corner 3, and answers the triple with one of his own. And here comes Jackson against Frank Emu. Jackson can be a prolific scorer, put up 33 in the come from behind win against Missouri State. Right on cue, banks it in. Emu got trapped. Good pick and roll defense there from A-State. Shot clock under 10. Caden Gums works around Tunkara, feeds it into Hall. Hall squeezing through traffic and banks it home.
Yeah, great eye, great vision there by Gums to be able to find Hall in that backside box.
2-point lead, Arkansas State under 9 to go in the half. Catch and shoot 3, Harmon, Christian Harmon, no hesitation.
They're already more than on the way to get that tonight. Texas State again has got to be able to do a good job defending the 3-point line against this Red Wolf team.
And Harmon not afraid to fire, leads the Red Wolves in 3-point attempts this year. Zimu, it's a tough contested jumper. So you hit 8 minutes to go in the half. And Harmon again on the switch, defended by Hall. Now it's Jackson, spins, lost the ball, saved by Tunkara. Harmon, again, not afraid to fire, and that's why.
44% of their shots are from the 3-point line. They're typically only hitting a little over 7 a game, but tonight they've already hit that in the first half.
To make it 28-24, 7 minutes to go in the half. Here's Heyman, puts the ball on the deck, drives, puts a shoulder into Drone, now goes to his right and puts it off the glass.
Bring that ball in.
Well, Gums attacks, Ellingsworth defends it well. Loose ball taken away by Heyman. Jackson finds a shooter, but Ellingsworth will fire instead. A missed three, but rebounded by Jackson. Back into Harmon and off the glass. Puts the Red Wolves on top by 8.
You know, it's one of those things against this Red Wolf team. You've got to be able to guard in space because they're going to space you out, but you've got to also block out.
Hall with a long mid-range.
And you see there's 5 out. There's no low block player. It really opens up the floor, and it really puts a lot of pressure on your defense.
Lost ball. Taken away by Davis, and Davis. Here's Harmon, who's had a big first half off the bench, defended by Jalen Lee. He's coming off the bench for the Bobcats for the first time. Shot clock to 10. Hammond catch and shoot 3. Largest of the game. Approaching 2.5 to go. 37-28, A-State. Gums in the paint, draws multiple defenders. Into Hall, off one hard dribble, goes top of the rim and puts it in. Now Smith back to Caldwell. Shot clock under 10. Trying to post up Lee. Works it back outside. Hampton drives. Hampton's flush. Got rejected, but the loose ball scooped up by Tunkara.
Definitely going to put them at the big lead.
Inbound to Gums. Got trapped right away. Now it's Drone. Rises, fires, and the shot may have been blocked by Tunkara, who flashes a finger wag to Drone saying, "Not here tonight." And the Red Wolves will take a 9-point lead into the halftime locker room. Second half underway. Bobcats Red Wolves with A-State on top 41-32. Here's Gums into DJ Hall. Hall spins and puts it up and in.
You know, they've got to find a way to chase the Red Wolves off that three-point line and make them settle for some twos.
Ellingsworth saves it to Jackson, who drives a bounce pass inside, and Silla lays it in. Team that's 3-4 on the road this year. 7-4 overall. Heyman shovels it inside, and the layup missed by Diorama, with a putback there from Silla. Going to his right, rises, and can't connect. Rebounded by Ellingsworth. Red Wolves get another defensive stop. Look at attack on this 11-point lead. Heyman into the corner. Silla stays hot. How about the start for Freddie Salam Silla? That'll lead to a timeout for Texas State.
But you don't want to let Arkansas State run away from you too much farther than they are right now.
Heyman drives against Lee. Layup, and Diorama catches the ball and flips it in. Bobcats get a rare stop, but can they capitalize? Emu steps into a 3. It's rebounded by Silla. And he wants to push it up ahead to Heyman. And Heyman, the layup is good. 17-point lead, Arkansas State.
You know, it's one of those things, when you take a quick 3 like that by Emu, if you don't make it, there's a really good chance you're going to get it pushed back down your throat, and that's exactly what the Red Wolves did.
The Red Wolves open up the half on an 11-3 run. Drone a 3. Arkansas State has led for a majority of the game. Team playing for its 5th win over the last 6 games. Shot clock to 10. Here's Drone. Drone squeezing by Diorama and lays it in.
Yeah, really great footwork there by Drone. Gets to the point and then does that sort of Euro step by and is able to get a bucket for the Cats.
Maybe Drone started to heat up. Ball nearly knocked away by Fields. Saved by Diorama, who drives and with the right hand puts it in. Here's Harmon trying to save it. Goes off the hands of Hampton. Taken away by Hall. And now DJ Hall going coast to coast. Shot is short. Rebounded by Davis. Off the glass. He scores.
Davis hit that big 3 at the top of the key to end up sealing the victory for the Cats.
Here's Drone. Drone attacks. Drone got cut off of the baseline. Finds Fields, who flips it in. Gums locates Davis, who drives, and Davis attacking the rim hard. Shot, though, defended well. And here comes A-State. It's Jackson, finds a cutter, and that's Jalen Hampton who scores.
Defense.
Red Wolves swept the season series a year ago, winning both in Jonesboro and in San Marcos. They've had the edge of the series as of late. Drone got through 2 defenders, and Drone carves up the Red Wolves and lays it in.
Incredible individual effort there by Drone to split the ball screen and then again hang in the air and shoot with that left hand at the rim.
Turnover by Harmon, taken away by Hall. Harmon, though, takes it right back. Gets it from Heyman, steps into a three. Harmon knocks it down. Drone around two defenders. Now Gums. Hall with the shot clock to 10. Fields in the lane. Robert Fields. And they've been really challenged tonight by a very good-looking, new-look A-State team, and that is a layup for Tunkara.
They're known for their offense, but they've done a great job. This team for Texas State offensively has done well. They're a great shooting team. Field goal percentage-wise, they're top of the league, and they have struggled to consistently put points on the board.
Harmon drives, floater, short. Rebounded by Hall. Here come the Bobcats coming off a defensive stop. Davis ahead to Gums with a reverse, and he lays it in. Now Tunkara will drive into Carr with the right hand, can't finish. Rebounded by Gums. Another stop for the Bobcats. Here's Davis on the drive. 7-point game.
And again, it's starting on the defensive end. They're getting stops, and they're able to blow the ball back at the Red Wolves and convert.
Heyman traps into the corner, finds a shooter for three. That's good. Right down the shooter goes for Jalen Hampton. Finds Hall, mid-range jumper, an air ball. Rebounded by Heyman. That was such a big shot for the Red Wolves, just when you thought Texas State was taking away the momentum. Heyman finds Hampton, who drives and finishes. 72-60. Red Wolves, 5.5 left. Drone into Fields, and Fields lays it in. Saucilla trying to draw a charge. Instead becomes a lost defender there. Once again, a 10-point game.
Yeah, I think a good no call by the officials. There was some contact, but, I think there's a good try there for the fake, and, man, just a great pass.
Who has 7 of his own. Here's Emu with a miss, rebounded by Diorama. Red Wolves on top by a dozen. Still shooting better than 50% for the game. Jackson feeds it to Diorama, who finishes.
When you're in the paint, you can help across, but you can't help up. And when you help up, you open up the bucket, and that's exactly what happened that last possession to the Cats.
Approaching 4 minutes to go. Bobcats running short on time. Drone. Floater is good.
And just the style of play has really fit the players they've recruited, and you got to give credit to the coaches.
Bobcats with some pressure defense here. Jackson finds Harmon. A three is good. Who has 14 points. It remains a 13-point lead, or it is a 13-point lead rather for A-State. Silla, drop step, feeds it in to Hampton, who's had a big second half for the Red Wolves.
He's been solid on the offensive end, which he's not necessarily called for a lot to do, but he's 4 or 5, and so just a great floor game for him.
Jackson to Harmon, another three. Yes! An impressive display tonight by the reigning regular season champions. His drone misses. Up ahead to Silla, and Silla with the finish. A game-sealing 9-0 run here for the Red Wolves. And this one out of reach for Texas State.
Yeah, just again, when you say the ball didn't bounce the Bobcats' way, that's sort of an understatement tonight, and I think you've got to tip your cap to the Red Wolves.
The Red Wolves will dribble it out. This will go down as Arkansas State's 5th win over the last 6 games. And they are out to a 1-0 start in Sun Belt Conference play. Arkansas State, behind a barrage of 3-point shots, beats Texas State 89-70 in the Sun Belt Conference opener.